Hello and welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Brandon and today we have quite a bit tool deals from Lowe's and Home Depot, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it today. Now, starting out as we always do, we're going to start out with Lowe's deal of the days, and they do have about three we're going to go through real quick. Alright, now starting out, they're having some DeWalt air compressor tools on sale. So we have the huge 26-gallon air compressor, $340, some accessories, $890, and then a hose for $60. So if you're in need of something like that, not too bad of a deal. Switching over, Bosch, their cordless leaf blower. Now this is tool only, so $130. To be honest, I didn't even know Bosch made outdoor power equipment, but this is pretty cool. Good to know. This is the first time I'm seeing it. But if you are in the Bosch line and need a leaf blower, then there you go, $130. Doesn't seem like too bad of a deal. And then we do have a couple of DeWalt wet dry vacs on sale. So there's 6-gallon, $60, 4-gallon, $50. So not a bad deal from DeWalt. Again, all of these do end at the end of the day, so be sure to hop onto it if you are in need of something like that. All right, now switching over to the deals at Lowe's. Bosch is having the 3/8 drive impact wrench for $150 and does come with the free 4-amp-hour battery. Now, if you needed just a little bit more power than that, they're having their SDS Max demo hammer for $650. This thing looks like a monster, but Bosch makes some pretty good demo hammers and they're pretty expensive. So if you are in need of something like that, $70 off from the normal sale price doesn't seem like too bad of a deal. Now they're also having their cordless wet dry vac for $130 and also does come with a free 4-amp-hour battery. All right, now switching over to DeWalt, they're having their cordless router on sale for $100. And as you can see here, I did purchase this router. I actually think it was part of a deal where for like $100 you get like 2 4-amp-hour batteries or like a starter pack or something with a free tool, and I ended up needing a cordless router, so went with this one. And I've done a few projects with it and it actually is pretty nice. It works really well, has plenty of power, cuts clean, so don't think you can go wrong there if you do just need a cordless router and you are in the DeWalt line. But for $100, not a bad deal. Now DeWalt is also having their right angle impact wrench 3/8 drive for $100. Now this was on sale last week for $100, which is okay. Same thing with their impact driver, but in my opinion, think it's a little bit of a better deal because they are having their drill driver kit with the 2-amp-hour battery charger, again the drill nice bag, for $80. So not a bad deal if you are going to be starting out or just getting into a new line. $80 seems a little bit more reasonable. They are having their XTR on sale for $100, so you need a little bit more power. I think it's worth it, but again, if you're just starting out basic DIY level, don't think you can go wrong there. And again, same thing, they're having their impact driver kit for the same $80. All right, now switching over to DeWalt, they're having a 2-pack of their 6-amp-hour batteries on sale for $180. So not a bad deal for a bigger battery from DeWalt. Now this I thought was pretty interesting. Craftsman is having an 8-tool combo kit. It does come with 2 batteries and of course the charger for $350. So I think you are just getting 2 regular, just 2-amp-hour batteries. Now all of these tools, from what I can see, are their brush tools. To be honest, this is kind of what I started out with when I just started getting into tools, bought my first house, and just of course needed to do some work. I have all of these and I got rid of all of them because as I started doing more, getting into more things that just needed or just required more power, I had to replace all of these. That multi-tool, I absolutely hate it. It made me hate using multi-tools. It was weak, super loud, had so much vibration, really annoying to control. Switched over to the Ridgid and it's like night and day. That recip saw, super weak, wasn't able to cut through much. That jigsaw broke. That light's okay. That light actually works pretty well. And then I do have the sander. The sander I do use on occasion just because it's the only cordless sander that I need for quick things. So that works okay. But in my opinion, I always recommend, if you can, try to spend a little bit more for the brushless tools, because I did this exact same thing where I didn't think I was going to get in that much stuff. I didn't think I needed it. So I went with just all their brush tools. Turns out I got into more stuff and I just ended up spending extra money and buying twice pretty much at that point. But for $350, I really don't think that's too bad of a deal, to be honest, just getting started. If you really believe you're not going to be doing really crazy stuff, then maybe not a bad deal. But in my opinion, I think it's worth just maybe saving a little bit more or buying individual tools at a time when you need it and going with the brushless tools. But still not a bad deal if you are just going to be one and done. All right, and then to wrap it up at Lowe's, they're having this back, their flip drill, I believe is what they call it. Now it is with the kit, and now this is both the 12-volt and 20-volt battery that you can use with this tool. So really whichever one you're in. I think this one comes with a 12-volt battery, but for $80, not a bad deal. Pretty pretty interesting. I've been watching some reviews and following this. It is kind of more on the weaker side, but if you are in need of something very specific for this, maybe not a bad deal. Now we're going to switch over to Home Depot, kind of even going back to what I was talking about with that Craftsman deal earlier. If you can just save up a little bit more, or you're willing to invest a little bit more for maybe like one tool at a time, okay, maybe not a bad deal here. For $280, you get started out with the XR hammer drill and the atomic impact driver, two 4-amp-hour batteries, and a charger and back for $280 from DeWalt. So definitely going to get more power, better quality in my opinion, and won't have to replace it like I did. So just one example, but still not a bad deal. Now if you are just a DIYer, probably wouldn't go with this. I think this might be a bit overkill, but you do you. Milwaukee is also having their 5-tool combo kit for $650. So again, you're getting all of the fuel, so top of the line from Milwaukee, two 5-amp-hour batteries for, again, $650. So not a bad deal if you are going to be getting in the Milwaukee line. Or again, even a better example, if you were just going to stick with the DIY level things and just get some basic work done around the house, totally get it. You can't go wrong here. For $150, you're going to get Ryobi's HP impact driver, drill driver, two of the 2-amp-hour HP batteries, and a bag. So in my opinion, I think this is something that's worth more getting into. And then just buy one tool at a time. If you need, your next tool is going to be a circular saw, okay, get their HP circular saw, their HP recip saw, whatever it is. I think you're going to be happier in the long run. And if you're like me, end up saving more too, because I had to pretty much buy twice all of my tools again. And now I have a bunch of brush crap tools that are just taking up space that I had to throw away because again, I just wasn't able to use them from what I needed. But anyway, guys, that are having those deals, now switching over again, continue with Home Depot. They're having Ridgid's right angle impact wrench 1/2-inch drive for $130. So if you were in the Ridgid line instead of Cobalt or needed the 1/2-inch, they're having that on sale for $130. Now Milwaukee is also having a 20-piece set of their recip saw blades and a nice case to store it in for $21. Ridgid is also having a 2-pack of their 8-amp-hour XP batteries. So this is their top of the line, most powerful batteries from Ridgid you can get at this point for $199. Not a bad deal by itself, but it is saying that there are some stores that are having it for $143. I think I showed this last week at some point, but they're still having it. If you can find this for $143 your local Home Depot, that is an excellent deal. Now if you didn't need all of that power, for $170 you can get their a 2-pack of their 6-amp-hour batteries on sale again for $170. Honestly, it might be worth just the extra $30 because you are getting just the top of the line more powerful batteries there, but they're having both of those. And then also going back to cordless routers, Ryobi's having their cordless router kit, comes with a 2-amp-hour battery for $90. So unlike that Cobalt, you're just getting the tool itself. This is also coming with a battery if you are in the Ryobi line and need a cordless router. And then guys, to wrap it up for today, Home Depot is also having Milwaukee's 25-foot tape measure for $12. So not a bad deal if you are in need of just a new basic tape measure. Normally on sale for $17 it says, but for $12, $13, not a bad deal there. But alright guys, that's all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did see anything you like, drop a like down. I definitely appreciate that. And it'll mean a lot if you do subscribe to the channel just so you don't miss out on any future tool deals we're going to be going through. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Y'all take care.